What SCP group would you join? In the SCP universe, there's quite a lot of different groups, but they all have their own quirks, their own intriguing elements. So if I gave you an application, which one would you join? I have minimized it down to 8 rather big groups. Let's head for the first one. The Amber Rosa Restaurant. It's a restaurant chain that serves anomalous food for the main purpose of the culinary experience. Too much isn't really known about the group, but we do have a statement from the founder which goes as follows. I invite you to let Amber Rose be a safe harbor for you to enjoy the unusual delights of the universe, without the horror, without the strife, without needing to concern yourself with anything beyond what you order. When I first read it, I was like, that's cool. The more I read it, it's kind of spooky, Don't have to concern yourself with anything other than you order. What is this like? The circus of the disquieting, something that's like, oh, well, you don't have to worry yourself about anything. You're here to enjoy right now. That kind of scary part. But as a chef at this place, or a waiter, or, a wash boy, might be interesting. Are we cool yet? Calling it a group is maybe a little bit of a wrong representation because it's very, very loosely bound. There's no central power, there's no structure. Really, to be a member of the group, you simply have to proclaim to be, right? It's kind of like being an artist, Are you an artist? Well, I claim to be an artist, right? Then it's like, oh, well, I guess you are one. So what do these artists do? Well, they create anomalous artwork. Now, this artwork has a tendency to be a little bit dangerous, I suppose, a little bit deadly, or just cause you, permanent psychological damage. Good old traditional way of SCP, I suppose. It's not a strange thing that they're referred to as the art terrorists. But, at least you get to choose your hours, It's not too bad. The Horizon Initiative. The Horizon Initiative is something that I hadn't really encountered before, so it was kind of a fun read. It's essentially a religious group that serves the traditional god, the god in our world, like the Christian one. Now, the interesting thing, they have one goal, and it is slightly similar to the Foundation's goal, but it's more religious in nature. It's more about protecting the weak and innocent away from the anomalous. So if I've understood correctly, they're very active in trying to acquire these types of anomalous relics and beings and things. And I have a quote here, actually, that explains kind of the group and the group's dynamic. Protecting the faithful in war and rising up the less fortunate in peace. So if you're feeling a little bit church-y today, maybe the Horizon Initiative is your home. The Shark Punching Center. I don't know if I fully understood, because I think it is semi-meant as a joke, but I think it turned into something that was way more intriguing. It's essentially a parallel group to the SCP universe, or to the Foundation, sorry. Their entire main focus is, as the name implies, to punch sharks. But it's a little bit more convoluted than that. You see, the SPC is actually a really interesting idea because it's all about weaponizing the anomalies to punch sharks. Now, it does seem that they prefer to utilize their physical body to do the punches, and don't really seem to use other SCPs in a secondary nature, meaning they won't get SCP-096 or 682 and throw a shark in them and let them go maniac towards. That's not really what it seems like they're doing. It seems to be more about the punching, the punching of the shark. It's the vital ingredients. Might be a really fun job opportunity. I mean, look, listen. What would you want, realistically? To have to study these dangerous things, or be like, can I use this to punch something? If I can't, if I can, come with me. The Wandsman. The Wandsmen are kind of like anomalous journalists. Their main goal is essentially to spread awareness about the anomalous. So they're kind of a opposition to the Foundation in the term, in information at least. There is one peculiar thing with them. They all have avian features. Big beaks, feathers. They go through this transformation to get these avian features. And they get certain abilities that goes along with them. I don't know if they can fly, but they can do other stuff, like using something called the map. I think they call it the map of the world? The map of the universe. It's the map of the universe, which is like a parchment that allows them to travel through different dimensions and do quite a lot of... I believe they can teleport too. I might be wrong about that. But really, really cool group. Honestly, top tier group. We do know their transformation, we do know parts of how that works, and we know their mechanism of travel, but we don't know their central structure, I think. At least, if we do know, it's hidden in some of the files of which I have not read for this video. Oreo. Oreo stands for something very long, so I have to read it. The Office for the Reclamation of Islamic Artifacts. It's a paramilitary group that has its origin in Iran, where they kind of operate, and was established, I believe, in the 1980s after some, I think, Iranian independence. Because it was a whole situation, the current foundation members that were there were killed, and these people came and took over, and it's now kind of grown into being the largest, I don't want to say anomalous group, because they're not anomalous, but they are aware of anomalies. They're also not particularly friendly, especially towards Foundation members. I'm not really sure why. And there's also a lot of infighting, a lot of fractionation, a lot of conflict, disagreements, mild discussions, just in consideration from the frame point of the fact you'll be working here, right? You know, you might want to be a little bit diplomatic in your approach, but also it might give you the opportunity to take over some sweet organization for those of you who are a little bit ambitious. The Sarkic cults. Sarkic cults, honestly, one of my favorite concepts within the SCP universe. I don't know, I just think it's cool. It's an intriguing group. Most of Sarkic cults have their origin in the Euro-Asia region, and it's kind of like stemming from old back in the day type of religion. And one of the things that, you know, kind of points them out in the crowd of all the different groups is their, you know, things like practicing cannibalism, a different type of blood rituals, bodily mutilations, and their capabilities within the flesh, should we say. And the amount of SCPs surrounded into like Sarkic cults is massive. I think alone, look, I have like 120 reaction videos. I think alone we have encountered like 20 different Sarkic SCPs. They also have some weird connotations, like they enjoy, or not enjoy, that's probably the wrong word, but they like plagues, you know, because it kills the weak and then the strong gets to live on. So it's a little bit, you know, it's a bit of a spicy environment, but you're welcome to come join. Here's the application, just fill it out and you will have some disease or eat a person or, like, you know, become a flesh monster. That can be pretty cool, you know, grow another head, think twice as fast. Anderson Robotics is a rather unknown group, although they have a lot of inferences within the SCP files, at least. Anderson Robotics, as kind of the name implies, deals mostly with like droids and robots, artificial intelligence, intriguing technologies. But other than that, we are not really sure about the group. We don't know that much about the group at all, in fact. Now, of course, as any good SCP group, they're rather dangerous, the things they create. So, you know, it's gonna be slightly hazardized at work. Think about it as like an exciting opportunity, you know? Now, before we end the video, the one group that I would have chosen would probably be, unironically, I think I would have chosen the Wandsmen. They're, you know, even though, yes, I'll have a beak, you know, it is what it is, I'll be a chicken or whatever, but I'll get some certain abilities, I have the potential to traverse through dimensions, I get to visit a lot of stuff, I can look like an ostrich, it's fine, cock-a-doodle-doo, I can do it, I have practice, I can do it. But the real cool thing is that you get to know so much about this world. And so I think I would have joined the Wandsmen, even though my bones would be hollow and my beak would be flawless, like a toucan. Now the real question is, of course, what group would you join? Leave a comment down below. Please leave a like and subscribe. I hope you liked this video. Also, I apologize for not uploading reaction videos for over 6 months. For not uploading anything for over 6 months. Apologize. Going through my stuff, you know how it is. But I think I will make more videos of this. So if you have any feedback on that too, I would love to hear. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.